circularity in principle should be quite simple. But I think what we've made really complicated is having lots of different materials which go into our product, which mean, so for example, in a dress, you could have some polyester, you could have some cotton, you could have some elastane, and that makes it really difficult to separate out materials and then use them as to make a new item. So I think circular principles are being made aware of better by brands like eBay and Vinted, but I still think we have a huge, long way to go.
Circular principles are definitely becoming more mainstream. IKEA have just opened a marketplace like eBay for second-hand furniture, which is amazing. Big fashion brands are investing in circularity. H&M, for example, even Primark are regularly talking about circularity. So it's great. The problem is that circularity at the moment is largely unprofitable for most mass market businesses. That's the challenge that comes with it.
Return of goods. I think retention of goods and the buyback system, the physical mechanics of returning an item for disposal or turning it around to then be dismantled and then reproduced into something else. I think that whole ecosystem of the return mechanism is really cumbersome at the moment. And I don't know how you solve it, but I know many businesses who are still struggling to make that happen. The desire to become truly circular and retain their sold items and be accountable for end of use, end of life is there, but the mechanics is still difficult to do.
I think probably the biggest blocker to circular economies is the facilities and the capacity we have in the UK, to probably more so on the manufacturing side, because actually end of line, end of process, we're pretty good with recycling, waste disposal, collection type thing. But when you're not actually producing something here, it creates a bigger circle, so something's coming in from further afield. So I think if we could really invest in bringing some manufacturing capability back to this country, you could really close the loop on circular and make it a much smaller circle as well.